الله وبركاته شباب. هذا زي ما تبصروا التحديث الجديد اللي وصل للحين، بس العب منكم عاد واحد هجم. الآن يا شباب هذا هو التحديث اللي يبصر هذا الفيديو يضغط هنا يبدأ، بس أنا ما بريد أبصره. لو تريدون أن تربحوا 20 جوهرة وستة اللي بيطور يعني الحجار، هذا بيطور الحجار زي ما تبصرون، هذا بيطور الحجار اللي ما يعرفهم. المهم يقول لك استخدم بس بالكيرة واحدة بس، يعني ويديه 15 جوهر. هذا رقم واحد، أو فوز واحدة منهم، ويستخدم واحد من الميون الخارق اللي هو بالتحديث الجديد، وهذا هو الشخصية الجديدة على ما أظن. فتبصرون يا شباب هذه الأشياء الجديدة اللي جاءت بالتحديث الجديد. فيا شباب أظن هذا التحديث الجديد والله ما خرافي. وزي ما تبصرون يا شباب غيروا بالفلكير، بس مش كانوا يبصرون، بس خلونا بس شوية بنهجم، بس شوية بس. العفو منكم شباب، افعل هذه التشكيلة بس شوية. ما بس اوقف الفيديو بس يا شباب. قررت ادرب ميون ونبصر الميون هذا الخارق اللي قالوا عليه. نسمع شوية. يلا بس ما استخدم لكم الان جواهر، خلينا الان هذه المدينة. لا اوقف الفيديو وبصير لمدينة حلوة. يلا يا شباب نستخدم دحين الميون الخارقة. عندنا الجيش خلينا هكذا. نفعل تعزيز البطل يا اخي، مش ضروري البطل، اهم شيء يلا بنهجم. يلا بالكوري. هجوم مايت خرافي، مع انها مدينة بس اقوى لكن ما شاء الله علينا جبنا اللي نستطيع عليه. ولحد هنا يا شباب انتهى مقطعنا. يلا والى اللقاء. نسيت اعرفكم بالشخصية الجديدة هذه الشخصية جديدة جاءت بكلاش، بس اريد ارويكم هذا الفيديو اللي قالوا عليه. هذا اسمع بس شوية الفيديو، ونسيت لعند الفيديو ننشر التحديث الجديد اللي قالوا عليه.
Hey Clashers! It's a happy Clashing this October as we get ready for the autumn update for Clash of Clans. I'm Community Manager Darian.
And I am Game Lead Ano.
So let's get into it. Here's what you can expect in the October update for Clash of Clans.
First off, we have 2 new Super Troops.
The first Super Troop is appropriately named the Super Valkyrie. So this punk rock version of the Valkyrie got a really shaved head, really cool looking, and you notice she carries a giant rage spell. So like the normal Valkyrie, she loves spinning around in circles with her giant axe, causing whirlwinds of damage. But when she takes fatal damage, she drops that rage spell, allowing others around her to take advantage of that buff. So you send in a bunch of Super Valks, you got a bunch of chained rage spells going off right after each other.
It's total destruction.
Absolute mayhem everywhere.
In addition to the Super Valkyrie, we have the Super Minion, which is beefier, heavier, smarter version of the normal minion. And the special trick with Super Minion is that he attacks from distance.
So similar to the beta minion on Builder Base, the first shot that it takes is a longer range one. You might remember when we introduced the Yeti, we released a video showing some concept pieces that went into designing the Yeti. And one of the early concept sketches was this kind of chunkier, bigger, beefier minion with really tiny wings. And that kind of served as the inspiration for this Super Minion. We keep them around to inspire us for future content. So you never know when something else might show up in a future release.
Also, we love rockets, and this guy has rockets, so...
And finally, we have one really big announcement regarding Super Troops.
What are we doing?
Tell them.
I'm
Hurry up. It's really big. I'm so excited. Come on.
We're removing the cooldown from Super Troops completely. So, stop interrupting. You can just use whichever troops back to back all day long if you want.
So if you want to use the same unit week after week, you can, but...
Of course, we will do our best to tempt you guys with even more awesome and more fun Super Troops. And through that, maybe we'll actually try something else for a change.
Don't be creatures of habit.
Don't be.
Mix it up a bit.
Yes.
Variety is the spice of life.
Yes.
So next up, we have some new changes coming to the Supercell ID. Now, many of these changes are stuff that the community has been asking for a long time. The first one is being able to custom name all of your Supercell ID accounts. Your main account with a bunch of minis, you can now name them whatever you want. Town Hall 13, Mini number 1, Mini number 2, and so forth.
There's also a bunch of other kind of smaller tweaks. You can add a profile picture now to your account. You can also now add your friends on Supercell ID, which means that you can actually share your friends list across all Supercell games that have Supercell ID.
And you can also see when your friends are online and what Supercell game they are playing when they are online.
As you guys probably expected, this update also has some Town Hall 13 content. Namely, some building levels, some troop levels, and we're releasing...
العافية يا شباب، لما تبصروا نص المقطع بس والله زادت الإضاءة، بس أنا زدت الإضاءة بس أبصرتها منخفضة، فالعفو منكم.
The final 100 max level wall pieces.
On the building side, we've got new levels for Archer Tower, Hidden Tesla, and new level for Army Camps. Some of you guys have been asking for a while, and you know what that means?
More army space and bigger armies, which means bigger attacks, which means more...
سامحوني شباب والله كنت برفع الإضاءة زيادة، بس زي ما تبصرون الشحن 9 والله الشحن قليل. سامح.
fun, which means better loot, which means total chaos.
Absolute mayhem.
Should we do this?
We're not taking it back.
We're not. It's coming.
It's official. We've already said it on the video. It's official. There's no takebacks.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And then on the troop side?
Yep. What do we got?
We have Wizard, we have Giant, and we have Tekka.
My favorite troop. So, given that it is October, and Halloween is one of our favorite times of the year, or as we like to call it, Clash-oween. If you notice in the Gold Pass, there is a new skin, the Pirate Warden. And what's more Halloween than dressing up as a pirate? Now, one cool thing about this skin is that you notice he's got a very mouthy parrot on his shoulder. So, whether he's in air mode or in ground mode, when the Grand Warden dies, we have a kind of a special animation for this particular skin.
Be sure to check it out. And since it's Clash-oween, we're bringing Clash-oween loading screen. We're bringing back the usual spooky obstacles, the spooky music, and finally the skeleton barrel is making a comeback.
So for those who may not remember the skeleton barrel, who never experienced it, it is a seasonal air unit. It's literally a wooden barrel filled with skeletons. Now, once it's over the enemy's battlefield and it gets destroyed, it will drop a bunch of skeletons onto the enemy's base, causing mass pandemonium and chaos.
Mass pandemonium and chaos.
My favorite.
And then to cap it off, finally we have some quality of life improvements, as we always do. So be sure to check out the full patch notes for all of the juicy details.
So that wraps up this update for the October content release for Clash of Clans. Make sure you click like and subscribe for this video and for future content on this channel. Until then, guys, Clash on!
More fun than a barrel of bones.
That was my joke.
No, it's mine.
No, I said it first.
It belongs to me.
Look at the outtakes.
And they will continue wreaking havoc.
So it's more fun than a barrel of bones.
Yes. Happy Clashoween. Happy Clashoween. Happy Clashoween.
الحين يا شباب انتهى مقطع كلاش. انتهى مقطع كلاش زي ما تبصرون يا شباب، فسامحونا يعني على التقصير يا شباب. انتهينا من مقطعنا الحين، فأرجو منكم بس يا شباب تشتركوا بس بالقناة وتفعلوا زر الجرس وتحطوا لايك يا شباب. يعني تشترك بالقناة وتفعل الجرس وتحطوا لايك. وأقول لكم يا شباب هذه قناتي، وإذا تودون يعني أي واحد يربح بطاقات جوجل بلاي فشاهدوا هذا البرنامج، شاهد هذا الفيديو، يعني تطبيق مضمون، شاهدوه بتحصلوا بطاقة جوجل بلاي. في الله انتهى مقطعنا، لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك بالقناة وتفعيل الجرس ليصلكم كل جديد.